Welcome back to the Exo user group forum. So what are we going to do today is we're going to follow the journey of an online sale. We're going to use a fantastic product called Dealers Online, and that's going to give us our online sale. We've got an online presence. We're going to log in. We're going to process a sale. We're going to create an order. That's going to end up in Exo. We're going to open up Exo. We're going to complete that sale inside Exo. We're going to take a quick sneak peek at the very latest version. It's the one that we've been talking about for at least 6 months now, which is the Delphi upgrade version of Exo. And then once we've completed that sale, because we're focused on the customer experience, we're going to generate a customer satisfaction survey out of that whole sales process. We're going to use HubSpot as our vehicle for generating the survey, but also for managing the feedback and all the rest of it as well. So we're going to touch on HubSpot a little bit towards the end. What we're all looking at here is a demo version of Dealers Online. Now, Dealers Online is a business-to-business web sales portal that directly accesses your Exo system. It can be configured to allow public access, but primarily it's a B2B portal or a B2B system. Today, I've only got time to show you a fraction of all the functionality that's inside Dealers Online, but if you'd like a more in-depth look, reach out to your partner and organise a more detailed demo. And in Dealers Online, customers have their own account and can order from stock available in your Exo system in real time. Dealers Online can present a different theme based on the logged in user with access to stock specific to them. We can see here, and I'm logged in as All Car Parts. That's the debtor account, or the customer, if you like, that's accessing our Summit Solutions demo database. But I could be logged in as a different customer, seeing a different banner, different branding, and also access to different stock as well. Exo price policies control the pricing within Dealers Online, which means you can have separate pricing per customer. Exo credit terms and Exo credit limits also apply. If you've got a sales force out on the road, each salesperson can have their own login to Dealers Online, which will give them access to the debtors that they're assigned to within Exo. So they can have access to all of the different debtors that they sell or look after. And if there are any restrictions around stock, then that can apply as well. As you may have noticed, we've got this revolving banner at the top of the homepage. All of this is completely configurable, set up your own images and what have you. And we've also got a news article section underneath it. And we've got some shortcuts along the top. If we take a look at order history, for example, I can click into an order and I can see what I've processed in the past. I can also view my account info, click on account info, and it will show me what my age balances are, obviously pulling straight from the Exo debtor account, and it will also show me what my transaction history is as well. So really, really handy if you're a regular buyer to be able to view that type of information. Right, let's buy something, shall we? So we've got a summary of all the different categories that we're selling in our demo database. I'm going to go to the eco-friendly category. Those who know me will understand why I've jumped straight to the eco-friendly stuff. If I pick a product, suddenly I'm presented with a lot more information around that product than the thumbnails that we got before. We've got a description, we've got some pictures online. If I hover over a picture, we get the zoom in that we're all so used to when we're buying our flash new shoes online. But we've also got a lot of product details, and because this is the type of online store where you can customize or brand the product that we're buying, there's some options here around adding in branding and getting a logo added to the product before you purchase it. So we've got some additional information there, like decoration charges. You can have as many or as little of these as you like. They're called snippets. And basically it can be built out to work for your business. If I go to buy one of these writing sets, a little prompt here that tells me that I've got a minimum order quantity of 100. This is configured inside the Exo stock item. We've got an extra field sitting there. Whatever's in that extra field comes straight through to Dealers Online. So let's pick our minimum quantity. We'll order 100 of these. What else can we buy? Let's go hunting. I jump into drinkware. Got some lovely, I do love a thermos. Let's pick a vacuum, 1 litre vacuum flask. That'll hold just about enough for me. Just a couple of more things to highlight. We've got documents that we can attach to articles, to products that we're selling. And then we can obviously launch and open up those from inside the system. These are all linked through Exo as well. Up the top, we've got this add to favorites, which obviously ties in with our shortcut up the top here. So, you know, if you've got regularly buying the same products over and over, we can just add them to favorites and makes life easier when we just go to the favorites and pick out those same items again. Now, I'm going to order 50, not 52. Order 50 of these vacuum flasks. Now, I'm not going to get any branding done because I've only got 20 minutes, so we're just going to keep moving, keep rolling along. And let's pick some umbrellas. So I've decided that I'm going to put our brand all over some golf umbrellas, and then we're going to give them away to people at a golf day. So let's buy some golf umbrellas. Now, one of the cool features of Dealers Online is you can have your core product listed on the page, but then you can have multiple, whether it's different sizes, different colors, different styles, and they can all be available as different options within that same page. One of the great features of Dealers Online, you can see that as I click on these, color of the image changes, but we can pick out which one of these we want to order down here. If I say, take 50 of these black umbrella, I do like the black umbrellas, they look quite cool. And so we've now got our items inside our cart. We've still got this minimum surcharge fee. So obviously I haven't shopped up hard enough to buy, to wipe out that minimum surcharge fee, but we're going to run with that now. We're going to place our order. Takes us through to our order screen. It does, the customer order number is a mandatory field. So I've learned I need to add that in. We can select a preferred delivery date. Let's see if we can test them and say, give it to us today. The address defaults to the address that we've got set up in the delivery address set up in Exo for this particular debtor account. But like your online shopping, we can always override that. Any notes, you know, leave it at the door. Let Stephen have the umbrellas. Whatever you like. Then to complete the sale, we just hit continue, and then we have an option to either save it as a quote or place it as an order. Now, either of those will go through into Exo, either as a quote or as a sales order. Let's place it as an order. I'm feeling brave. Let's just chuck it in there. All right. So we've made our purchase through our online web portal. Let's go and see that purchase inside Exo. So here's our Exo system. This is the much anticipated Delphi upgrade. As I alluded to in our March user groups for those of you who were there and remember. I did hint that there probably wouldn't be a lot of features in this release, that their focus, MYOB's focus, would be more around getting the Delphi upgrade completed. I was unfortunately right. There are no new features added to this version outside of what you got in 2024.1. But there are potentially some enhancements that we'll get just through the Delphi upgrade itself. They also upgraded Report Builder, which is the base that Clarity is built around. And so because they've upgraded Report Builder, that gives them the potential to introduce new features into Clarity Report Writer itself. So it's not an automatic thing. They'll actually have to bring it on board into Clarity. So I don't know if that's been done yet. I haven't got to that point of, well, I haven't got to that point of checking. But it does have the potential to be able to enhance our Clarity reports through that. And for those who use ultra high definition monitors and that type of thing, there's the potential that you get better resolution in this version of Exo as well. But that's not what we're here for. We're here process a sale. So here is our order that we've just sent through. Double click. I'll open it up just to prove that I'm not lying. Eco riding set, golf umbrella, today's date. Here's our customer order number, the one that we picked. I should have used a more distinct number, shouldn't I? Anyway, never mind. Now, as I said, this is possibly one area where we would look at automating. And so we could automate this so that as long as we had enough sufficient stock available to supply the order, we could just have this supplied and invoiced automatically as soon as the order hit Exo, recognizing that it was an online sale through Dealers Online. So I'm not going to. I'm going to just go into Quick Supply and have it supply and invoice from here. So that's going to generate our invoice. It's also going to post the stock movement. Boom. Job done. Here's our invoice. Looking pretty snazzy. And that order is now complete. Can you remember what the order number was? 30328. Very cool. All right, that's it for Exo. Now, as far as Tycho Grant Harwood, not done, just done with Exo. So far, we've seen how we can enable our customers to buy from us anywhere in the world using a web portal that's bespoke to them. And we would hope that out of that, we've improved the customer experience. But any good customer experience needs a feedback loop. And we need to make sure that we're delivering on our customers' expectations. So in today's demo, we're also going to be using HubSpot to send out a customer satisfaction survey. For the purposes of this demo, we'll fast forward the process because I've only got 20 minutes. But HubSpot does have the ability to delay the delivery of that service email, that survey email, I should say. So if it, when the order gets to that point where it's been shipped, it can then say, wait 2 days before it sends out the email because it knows the freight companies in New Zealand and Australia are terrible and it's going to take 2 days for it to show us. So I hope we don't have any freight companies watching. So HubSpot also has the ability to send out reminders as well. And if no one's completed the survey, it can send out another prompt saying, oh, hey, I just haven't filled this in. Love your feedback. All right, so let's take a look at what that looks like inside HubSpot. So what I'm looking at here is kind of a deals workflow. So this is only a kind of a little tiny sliver of the setup even just for the customer satisfaction survey and all the stuff that needs to be configured inside HubSpot. But that's because there's so many features within the it's just no point in trying to show it to you. But what this does illustrate is that there is this workflow, this process that it goes through. And so when supplied that order, it jumps from the checkout completed to order shipped. And here's our order. I can bring up some details about this here. And so the key thing is it's sitting in this status of order shipped, which means that that's the trigger for our survey email to be sent. So that survey email has come through now. I'll drag it over. Someone shout out if you're not looking at an email now that says Summit Collections at the top and has 3 little satisfaction buttons down the bottom.
That's all good.
So, easy peasy. Now what I'm going to do, just to illustrate that we've got this additional workflow built into HubSpot around different responses. So depending on the response, we can build out a workflow based on that response. So if I give a happy face, we can send an email back saying, oh, thank you so much. We're glad you love the product, whatever you want to say. But if I say, actually, you know what, not happy, my umbrella's turned up and they had the wrong branding on it. They had Stephen Friend's picture splashed all over them or something like that. So I'm not happy. Because I'm not happy, the workflow kicks in and then I get to say why I'm not happy. And then we submit that back into HubSpot, and then that flows through the update workflow. There are some other emails that can be generated from this. HubSpot will generate a notification email, for example, to an internal recipient to say, oh, hey, someone's been bought something, or we've sent out this survey. I think we factored so that said someone's bought something. And there are other notification emails, internal notification emails that can come from dealers online as well. So dealers online, for example, can say, oh, hey, someone bought something, and that pops up into your inbox. Dealers online can also send out notifications to the purchaser. By default, it comes as plain text, but that can be configured to an HTML format email with logos and branding and make it look nice as well.